Basic Math, Chapter 6, Section 6, Prime Numbers. A prime number has only two factors. The two factors are the number itself and 1. That's what makes a prime number. There's only two factors, whatever the number is, times 1. It's the only way to make a prime number. A composite number has more than two factors. So let's take a look. 17 is a prime number because the only way you can multiply two numbers together to get 17 is 1 times the number 17. An example of a composite number could be 15. You could multiply 1 times 15 and you could multiply 3 times 5. So there are more factors than just 15 itself times 1. You can also multiply 3 times 5 to get 15. Every composite number can be shown as the product of prime numbers. This is called prime factorization. You can make a factor tree. For example, write the prime factorization of 60. Step 1, you start by writing the number. Step 2, choose two factors that you can multiply together. These factors do not have to be prime numbers. One way to make a 60 is 6 times 10. Step 3. Factor each number again until all the factors are prime numbers. If a factor is a prime number, then just bring it down to the next line. So we got 6 times 10. Now, how do we make a 6? 2 times 3. And how can we make a 10? 2 times 5. The only way you can make a 2 is 1 times 2. The only way you can multiply together to get a 3 is 1 times 3. And the only way to multiply two numbers together to make a 5 is 1 times 5. Therefore, all of these numbers, 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, are all prime numbers. And then you can write them from least to greatest, and that is the prime factorization of 60. If we multiplied them together in reverse, it should make 60. 2 times 2 is 4. Then 4 times 3 is 12. Then 12 times the 5 is 60. So that's how that works. So let's just figure out if each number is prime or composite in practice A. So we can test by factoring each one. So the only way to make a 13 is 1 times 13. So then it is prime. 15 can be made by doing 1 times 15 and by 3 times 5. So then it is composite. I'll just put a C. 99. Well, I know 99 can be divisible by 3 because if I add 9 plus 9, that's 18, and I can divide 18 by 3 and have 6 threes. So we'll be able to divide 99 by 3 33 times because 3 goes into 9 3 and 3 goes into the other 9 3 times. So this will also be composite because not only will 1 times 99 make 99, but 3 times 33 will also make 99 at least. Let's see about 41. Well, it's not, doesn't end with 0 or 5. It's not even. If you add up the numbers, they're not divisible by 3. So I can't see anything easily going into 41. So if I tried to figure out ways to multiply to get 41, I know I could do 1 times 41, but I don't think anything else will make 41. So that's prime. What about 57? If we add 5 plus 7, that's 12. And if you divide 12 by 3, then that'd be 4. So I should be able to divide 57 by 3. So 3 times something should make 57. Let's see. It looks like 3 19s. So not only does 1 times 57 make 57, but 3 times 19 will make 57. So then that is composite. So let's make the prime factorization for each of these numbers using factor trees. And so you can make your little lines under the number, and then if you can do it in a way other than 1 times the number, let's see, what about 2? The number's even, so at least 2 will go into that. 2 times 4 makes an 8. 4 is composite because you can do 1 times 4 or 2 times 2. So now I can bring 2 times 2 times 2 to make an 8. I'll switch colors for 18. So it is also even, and if you add 1 plus 8, that's 9, and 9 is divisible by 3. So let's try 3. 3 times 6 will make 18. The only way to make a 3 is 1 times 3, but you can make a 6 by doing 2 times 3. And then when we rewrite it, we start with the least amount, 2, and then the 3's. And so 2 times 3 times 3. All right, let's skip for space and do one more. Number 10, 28. Well, that is even, so we can at least multiply something by 2. How about 14? 2 times 14 is 28. 2 is a prime number, but 14 can be made by multiplying 2 times 7. 7 is a prime number because the only way to multiply two numbers together to get 7 is 1 times 7. So 2 times 2 times 7 is the prime factorization for 28. So please practice some more in Chapter 6, Section 6 of your workbook. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.